Breaking right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
Multiple fires breaking out in the Prosser area this afternoon. We'll have the very latest.
Plus,
two candidates are vying for the position of Yakima County Coroner. Later, I'll tell you about their goals for the position.
and new at 6, a man threatening to blow up a plane is tackled. We have the full video and story.
And Stacy is tracking the latest fire conditions for us.
That's right. Right now, wall-to-wall sunshine, some active weather headed our way. First Alert Weather Day for tomorrow. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us on this Tuesday. I'm Wendy Redmond.
Hi, everybody. I'm Austin Reed. It is July the 29th. First up, we are continuing to follow developing news and breaking news of a fast-moving fire right off I-82 in the Prosser area.
Take a look at this video here. We know at least 4 wildfires broke out along Interstate 82 this afternoon near Prosser. This wildfire is being called the Sales Yard Fire, just to distinguish it from other fires in our region. Fire agencies from Benton County, Prosser, West Benton City, and others are at the scene right now working to contain this fire. Right now, the road closure we know about is State Route 221. It is closed in both directions between milepost 17 and 26. Northbound traffic is being detoured, and law enforcement is at the scene working to help get people where they need to go safely. There are no evacuations issued with this fire yet, Austin, but that could change at a moment's notice. Yeah, air support has also been called in, pouring water on the fire from a helicopter, and crews are trying to stop this fire from pushing forward. Jake and Monique were actually asked to leave the area because the helicopter getting ready to dump water right where they were standing. We're going to check in with both of them as soon as they find a good spot. So we are continuing to watch another wildfire, this one in Walla Walla County. It broke out late this afternoon near Scenic Loop and Mormon Grade. Red Cross has opened an evacuee shelter at the Walla Walla County Fairgrounds in the community center, and they can accommodate livestock. The center is located at 363 Orchard Street in Walla Walla. The Russell Creek fire in Walla Walla County does have level 3 evacuations with it still at this hour. And that's why we're handing things over to First Alert's Stacy Lee. Stacy, what are the very latest about these evacuations?
And the very latest, guys, is level 3, which means go now. There's our tiers across the area. Now, as you can see by the map there in red, McKay Grade Road, South Fork Russell Creek Road, just below the Mormon Grade Road area. And again, they are trying to protect some structures in the region, kind of rural there, and there might be some livestock that do need to move to the evacuation shelter. Let's focus in a little bit closer. We don't have any live shots where this is, but we'll focus in on where that fire is right now. And again, it started with about 10 acres, don't know the containment level. And when we talk about foothills of the Blues, this is where the farm country kind of meets up with the Blue Mountains, and we start seeing more greenery. So more active wildfire potential starts there with the fuels all dried out in the region. First Alert Weather Day tomorrow. Again, fire levels high. We have dangerous heat on the way, and add in some thunderstorms. We have all the makings for fire weather, which has already started today. Right now, though, 93 degrees outside, checking out Dust Devil Stadium. Guys getting ready for a game tonight. A little warm to start with, but a great night for Dust Devil baseball. Clear and warm tonight. Heat advisory in our area also tomorrow, as we're going to see temperatures, most of us hitting the triple digits. Those thunderstorms are going to be building tomorrow and be even more active on Thursday. And then we cool back down to seasonal and even below average temperatures into the weekend. I'll have all those details coming up. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy, thank you so much. The Franklin County Sheriff's Office arrested a man they believe is connected with a 1997 killing of a 13-year-old Pasco girl. Detectives arrested 50-year-old Jesse Castillo in the killing of Anna Palaio. The Sheriff's Office says it was able to link Castillo to the case due to advancements in DNA testing. Keep it here for our 6:30 half hour. Our very own Caleb Stipkovitz will go in depth for us on the case, and you'll hear from Anna's family on what they think of the case. A friend of the woman who was found shot to death at a Pasco home last week says Lupita Ponce Penaloza was afraid she was being set up.
According to information from the Pasco Police Department, investigators say hours after the shooting, a friend of Lupita's showed investigators screenshots and a video Lupita sent on July 23rd while she was at the home on West Marie Street. The investigators say Lupita's messages and videos show 30-year-old Jonathan Villegas with her the morning of the shooting. Her last message was sent at 2:13 a.m. A call for help came in at 2:22 a.m. saying Lupita had been shot several times.
Investigators say they now believe Lupita was shot by two people, one of whom they believe was Villegas. The other person has not yet been named publicly. For more details on the report and other messages Lupita reportedly sent, just go to applevalleyNewsNow.com. Yakima County voters have two candidates vying for coroner. This person will investigate sudden, violent, suspicious, or unnatural deaths.
All new at 6 now, Apple Valley News Now's Natalie Keller sat down with both contenders to learn more about their goals for the position.
Current Chief Deputy Coroner Marshall Slight and Funeral Home General Manager Dan Williams are on the campaign trail to serve the final year of former coroner Jim Curtis's term. Slight has been running the office since September, when Curtis left due to legal troubles. One of Slight's biggest goals for the position is about restoration of the office.
Just getting the trust back from the community.
Slight's been working in the coroner's office since 2009. He says his experience will serve him well in the role.
My phone's always on and I answer it. Doesn't matter what time, day, night. So we're there for everybody, not just certain people, but for everybody.
Slight also has a challenger for the office. Williams comes in with 14 years of funeral home experience that he hopes will help him in the position.
While Williams says he also wants to regain public trust, another goal is to increase staffing at the coroner's office to improve their mental health and work-life balance.
I don't want to make the office administrative, or I don't want to raise people's taxes. I'm not scared to go out and do the job myself.
Williams also emphasized compassion in the role.
In that office, it's somebody, not just a body. It's somebody's loved one.
After the August primary election, the candidates will face each other again in November. From Yakima, Natalie Keller, Apple Valley News Now.
The last day to cast your vote for these candidates is August 5th. You can submit your ballot in person or through the mail.
And Wendy, new at 6 now, Yakima County voters will weigh in on cannabis sales next year. County commissioners voting today to place a non-binding measure on the November 2025 ballot. It will ask if the county should keep its ban on cannabis production, processing, and sales in unincorporated areas. Commissioner Kyle Curtis says the ban has cost the county millions in lost tax revenue. The board says while the vote is advisory, the results will help guide future decisions.
The Prosser School District, like many others in the Lower Valley, facing a lot of uncertainty about federal funding for next school year.
Apple Valley News Now's William Albert now shows us what's at stake.
On July 18th, the Prosser School District, along with several others in the area, announced they weren't expecting to receive any federal funding for the 2025-26 school year. That funding typically supports programs like migrant education, teacher training, English learner support, and before and after school program. But just last Friday, the district got a surprise update. The state superintendent informed them that they will be receiving some funding after all, but the district is unsure if they will receive the original amount for the year, which was over $800,000. Still, Superintendent Kim Casey says cuts are still possible and they won't affect every district the same way.
This is a really difficult topic for anyone. And it's hard to believe that a district 10 miles away or a district 100 miles away or across the country, all of us manage our budgets differently. And so to say it's going to impact every district the same way is a false.
Casey says that if the funding ends up being reduced or disappears again, it could seriously impact things like teacher training and student support.
When we send a teacher to a training or a paraprofessional to a training or a bilingual teacher to a dual language seminar, things like that, those things would be cut. The resources for our families is one of the biggest hit. Normally we would reach out and find a resource.
According to school district officials, it's unclear as to how much federal funding the district will actually receive. And for now, they say it's pretty much a waiting game.
We don't know if we're getting 100%, 70%, some or all of that. So what has happened since last Friday afternoon is we've contacted a few of our staff and said, you know, we believe your positions are secure for 25-26. The big one that everybody needs to understand is there is no funding for any of those title programs that I listed for 26-27. So whether we are able to continue some of those programs for 25-26 or not is still totally unknown.
And as of now, there's no clear answer about what the future holds for many of these programs.
We don't know what that means for after-school tutoring, about our Parent Action Committee, our PAC, for our migrant programs, our after-school tutoring.
For now, the Prosser School District is waiting and hoping for the best no matter what happens. They say they'll keep doing everything they can to serve the community. In Prosser, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
Alrighty, Will, the district has until August 31st to finalize its budget and says it will continue working with state leaders to get more answers before then. Our news at 6 o'clock is just getting started, still ahead.
A big weekend for some furry friends in the Tri-Cities.
But first,
it could get kids interested in ag.
Amazon in the spotlight for a big award to the Sage Center in Northeast Oregon.
We will take you there. And Stacy's back with a full look at your first alert weather forecast. Do stay with us.
During the back-to-school sale at Furniture Row, every sofa, dining group, and bed is on sale. So outfitting your off-campus studio or secluded study nook is elementary, or get 60 months no interest. The back-to-school sale on now at Furniture Row.
Hi, I'm renovation expert Scott McGilvery. I know bath remodeling, and I've seen all the gimmicks. Buy now, half off, free installation. This is why I work with Bathfitter. With 40 years of experience and 2 million installs, I trust their integrity. Bathfitter gives you a fair price and sticks to it with a lifetime warranty. You don't need gimmicks, just a partner you can trust. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
Kittitas Valley Healthcare is your trusted home for health, offering expert orthopedic care for your family. With over 55 years of combined experience, our team uses state-of-the-art equipment to improve surgical outcomes and provide compassionate, patient-centered care. We're committed to making your experience comfortable and efficient, so you can stay active and healthy. Learn more and schedule a consultation through our website at kvhealthcare.org. Your home for health.
At Shriners Children's, we're home to the world's leading pediatric orthopedic care. Because so many life-changing advancements start here. We provide access to the best doctors and never allow your ability to pay for services to compromise the care your child needs. We're the first place to turn for the most common or complex orthopedic conditions. Home to possibility and empowering kids to achieve the extraordinary. Shriners Children's, the most amazing care anywhere.
STCU and Apple Valley News Now continue to honor volunteers by sharing their stories and awarding their charities $1,000 each. If you know someone in Benton and Franklin counties who is making a difference and taking that extra step to make our communities better, please tell us about them today. Just click on Volunteers Count on the contest tab at applevalleynewsnow.com for the STCU Volunteers Count nomination form. Volunteers Count from STCU and Apple Valley News Now.
We've recovered millions in over 7,000 cases. Now that's experience for you. The reason why we settle so many cases is because we put them together to go to court.
Call Allen Brecky Law Offices at 735-0546.
During the back-to-school sale at Furniture Row, every sofa, dining group, and bed is on sale. So outfitting your off-campus studio or secluded study nook is elementary, or get 60 months no interest. The back-to-school sale on now at Furniture Row.
The basketball brawl that shocked our community. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Wednesday.
Welcome back, everybody. Over in Boardman, Oregon, you might have heard some loud cheers coming from the Sage Center.
So what were those cheers for? Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia says it's all part of Amazon's ChangeX Community Fund Eastern Oregon Grant Program.
Jorge Carrillo, Community Engagement Manager for Amazon in Eastern Oregon, says the grant program first launched in 2022, focusing on communities where Amazon has infrastructures in their region, like Boardman, Hermiston, Umatilla, and Murrow County.
It's part of our commitment of being the best neighbor that we can and to support these initiatives that are led by community organizations. And it's very, very important for us to support these initiatives because we cater towards the needs of the community and work backwards, and that's the best way to do it. There's no other way, just listening and learning and supporting these initiatives from the community.
Laura Neifer, Director of Compost Casa, is one of the 29 different nonprofits/organizations that received a grant for the first half of the 2025 project funds.
Outdoor school, and we like to talk about composting, regenerative ag, like soil, and really just kind of help the next generation to take care of the earth and how they could be part of it.
Her sons Josh and Luke are part of Compost Casa, and they say fundings like these help dig interest in youths about farming and help them learn how their food gets on their plates.
It could get kids interested in ag, and it could maybe change their idea of what job they want later.
It's how we eat food, you know? You can't, it's just, the production part of it. You can't just go to like a food store without a farm. You can't get an apple before you pick it.
Brenda Profit, the Center Director for Families First Child Care, is another nonprofit to receive a grant for their organization that helps working families find quality child care in a center-based setting. Profit says the grant is helping provide early childhood STEM hands-on learning.
We were able to purchase 20 handheld microscopes for our preschool and school-age kids. We were able to purchase desk-style microscopes so that we could put different things on the lenses and have kids see different things in their environment or from around the world. We were able to purchase coding materials for up to 6 small groups and lots of other STEM activity kits.
The second round of grants just launched this Tuesday and will be open until September 8th. Reporting in Boardman, Oregon, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
We will have a QR code on our AppleValleyNewsNow.com website for those interested in applying for the second round of grants.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And not even a first alert weather day, and we've got fires burning around our area. Several fires broke out this afternoon in the Prosser area. We'll zoom in, and we've been keeping an eye on that. We'll have a live report with our reporters on site here in a little bit. No word on containment. They have had aircraft helping out with this fire this afternoon. Be careful on I-82 through the area. Also, the Russell Creek fire. This is out towards in Walla Walla County, towards Thomas, Scenic Loop Road, Mormon Grade Road, this area here. And we even have level 3 evacuations going on in the region. We'll update you if that changes. But again, from the South Fork Russell Creek Road, McKay Grade Road, also just to the south of Mormon Grade Road. So lots of active stuff going on tonight fire-wise. And that is why we have issued a first alert weather day for tomorrow. Not only fire and dangerous heat because temperatures are going to heat up even more tomorrow, but add in some thunderstorms through the region. And again, that could start some critically dry fuels in our area. Here's our futurecast. Now, we do see a few rumblings coming through, mainly towards the Cascade Mountains, but it's a little unsettled and uncategorized. Now, it does not mean we couldn't see a pop-up stray shower. As we get into Thursday, things get a little more structured, and we can actually see some showers coming through the area with even more intense thunder and lightning, and that intensifies as the day moves on Thursday into Thursday night. This area here, that's what's showing up on our Futurecast model. So we'll keep a real close eye on both Wednesday and Thursday as we're calling another first alert weather day once again due to the thunderstorms and the temperatures and the dry conditions. 96 degrees right now by Mart Skycam. Yakima Valley looking good this afternoon. You see a few of those clouds developing over the mountains. The east slopes are where we could see those thunderstorms developing. It's been warm, not quite to the triple digits Tri-Cities, but we made it there at Hanford. 90s through the Yakima and Kittitas valleys. We're still in those upper 90-degree temps there in the Walla Walla area and foothills of the Blues. There's the hot day tomorrow, cooling down slightly Thursday, and then check it out as we get into the weekend and the first part of August. We're going to cool down to temperatures below the average for this time of year. Here's Tri-Cities and Hermiston. Once again, those triple digits. The hot day tomorrow, slightly cooler Thursday, and much cooler heading into the weekend and into the early part of next week. For tonight, we see these lows. 60s sound pretty good. It only hits this low of a temperature for maybe an hour, and then we heat right back up as we're going to see temperatures in the 80s as early as 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So very, very warm overnight tonight and a hot day tomorrow. So a couple of alert days for you. August 1st on Friday, keeping an eye on those thunderstorms and looking for a nice cool down into next week. Yakima also better potential of seeing those thunderstorms, especially on Thursday afternoon, and then those temperatures fall below average next week. Here's Ellensburg. Look for some gusty and breezy winds. Good chance of seeing those thunderstorms there. Temperatures crawl down into the 80s and kind of stay there for the beginning of August. Pretty unusual for this time of year. 103 for Walla Walla. It's going to be a scorcher out there tomorrow with a slight chance of those thunderstorms through the area and those breezy winds right on into the weekend. In Hermiston, you could be the hot spot tomorrow, Hermiston, at 104 degrees. Look at those breezy winds. And again, we're keeping a close eye on things. Again, we've got dry fuels. We've got some light breezy winds. We have thunderstorms possibly. So we have like all the ingredients for making fires. So we've got to be safe out there.
All right, absolutely. As we're continuing to watch those fires burning now in the Walla Walla area and in the Prosser area as well.
Yeah, stay with us. We're not off the air till 7 o'clock live. Coming up next, though, in the meantime, a man threatens to take down a plane after yelling death threats to America.
Plus, a jewelry theft caught on camera. Stay with us for both stories when we come back.
J.D. Power has ranked Nissan #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands. Get 0% APR for 60 months on the Nissan Pathfinder, Nissan Murano, and Nissan Rogue.
Now get 0% APR for 60 months on select popular models.
Do you keep up with the trends or set your own?
Is the color dense enough?
Add more pigment. Launch on social.
We've got to take this global.
All right, so where do we go from here?
You've got to test it, perfect it, expand it. Never rest until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Before, our service would be in and out. We wanted to switch to T-Mobile to make sure that we have better coverage.
T-Mobile is now the best network, and with the most satellites, we're connecting hundreds of thousands in places where cell towers can't reach with T-Satellite.
I signed up for T-Satellite to give me peace of mind as a mom that makes life better knowing that it's there when we need it.
Upgrade to the best network. Right now, T-Mobile will pay off 4 phones up to $3,200. Plus, hook you up with 4 new phones on us. Switch today.
Due to recent supply chain delays and clearance items stacking up in the warehouse, this week all Walker's Furniture locations are having an emergency inventory liquidation sale where you can save up to 70% on all floor models, discontinued styles, and clearance items.
New inventory is on the way, so we're clearing space and passing the savings on to you. Plus, special 5-year financing was brought in where you can save now and pay over time with no minimum purchase required.
During the inventory reduction sale this week at Walker's.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams. Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
The future of golf is at Wild Horse Resort and Casino as the Epson Tour Road to the LPGA Tournament is stopping in Pendleton for the Wild Horse Ladies Golf Classic. The event returns this summer, August 11th through 17th at Wild Horse Golf Course. Join us on the greens as over 140 golfers from around the world compete to join the LPGA. Tickets are on sale now, but Club Wild members get a free 3-day pass. Get yours now at wildhorseresort.com or the Wild Horse app. The Epson Tour at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, Pendleton.
J.D. Power has ranked Nissan #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands. Get 0% APR for 60 months on the Nissan Pathfinder, Nissan Murano, and Nissan Rogue.
Now get 0% APR for 60 months on select popular models.
Time to check this out. A man was arrested after he said he had a bomb and shouted "Death to America" and "Death to Trump" while on board a plane. The incident happened aboard an EasyJet flight on its way to Scotland Sunday. Authorities say the suspect is 41-year-old Abhay Nayak. The man was charged with assault and endangering the safety of an aircraft. After appearing in court this week, he entered no plea in connection with the charges. Officials say at least one passenger on the plane tackled him to the floor and pinned his arms behind his back. Also caught on camera, security video shows burglars breaking into a California jewelry warehouse. Take a look here. The owners say they made off with $1 million in jewels. The burglars busting in through the warehouse door and 4 minutes later driving off with what owners say is $1 million worth of jewelry. The theft involved 2 men who backed this white van into the shop. Then they ran out and drove away, still on the run. We are continuing to follow late-breaking news of a fire in Prosser tonight. We'll bring you another live report from the scene. That's in our 6:30 half hour. Stay with us.
Right now, U.S. Cellular makes it easy to switch and get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in.
No trade-in? But we're willing to trade in our teeth.
Nope, you don't have to trade your teeth in or an old phone.
I like that.
Yeah, your parents get an amazing deal.
I almost lost this one.
Yeah, you get to leave your tooth under your pillow.
For me, it's tooth fairy time.
Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
I think developing that relationship with a patient is where you get the trust. And then with the trust is when you can really kind of build on these treatment plans and provide the best care for them so that the outcome is most predictable and that they're the most satisfied. I think my passion kind of more stems from the problem-solving aspect of dentistry. So I really like getting complex patients that need a lot of different needs and kind of figuring out a plan that incorporates like good dentistry to kind of solve their problems. I think I just get that emotional recharge from just kind of spending quality time with family. So my 2 girls and then my wife. So we try and get out of the house and get up in the mountains or go to the beach and just kind of do quality things together. And that's kind of where I get my most recharge from, for sure.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's summer event time, Sam. Great time to buy.
A Ford F-Series truck.
Take your pick. Gas, all-electric, hybrid, and diesel. With impressive towing capability for any size to-do list. Like building a house.
A 2-story brick colonial.
Or hauling that boat to the lake.
What?
That's actually on my to-do list.
Oh.
Lease a 2025 F-150 XTX Super Crew 4x4 for $349 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next-level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're
on mute. And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime. Let's go! Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Kittitas Valley Healthcare is your trusted home for health, offering expert orthopedic care for your family. With over 55 years of combined experience, our team uses state-of-the-art equipment to improve surgical outcomes and provide compassionate, patient-centered care. We're committed to making your experience comfortable and efficient, so you can stay active and healthy. Learn more and schedule a consultation through our website at kvhealthcare.org. Your home for health.
Wednesday. See our exclusive investigation with new police reports and never-before-seen video of February's basketball brawl between Pasco and Hanford High School. Plus, what happened after the fight. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Wednesday.
Join us Wednesday for Good Morning Northwest as we break down the top stories that you need to know.
And it's going to be a first alert weather day because of lightning. I'll tell you which areas could be the most impacted coming up tomorrow morning at 5.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. Two breaking stories. A fire in Prosser causing issues for drivers. Our Jake Gable is standing by with a live report.
Plus, some more breaking news. A tsunami watch has been issued for Oregon, Washington, California, and other western states. What you need to know about this. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this very busy Tuesday. Let's talk weather because that impacts so many people with all of these fires.
Absolutely. We are watching a couple of fires. We're going to get to those details in just a moment, but first we want to check in with Stacy Lee to find the latest conditions out there. Stacy.
That's right. We have a level 3 evacuation for the Russell Creek fire in Walla Walla County, North Fork, Russell Creek Road, McKay Grade Road, just below Mormon Grade Road. This area here in red. It's a level 3 go now evacuation. Evacuation centers have been set up at the Walla Walla Fairgrounds. They can accommodate livestock, so anybody in that area, time to get out now. It could be imperative to your life, so get on out, pay attention to those evacuations when we have them. We've also got a lot going on. Let's hone in a little more on that fire, where exactly it is. We heard 10 acres. This has been going for a couple of hours. No word yet on if it's contained. Now, fires are all over the place today, and we are in a first alert weather day tomorrow once again for the high heat, for the thunderstorm potential in our area, and of course the start of fires. Let's take a live look outside. 93 degrees. Taking a look over at Candy Mountain. Again, our humidity right now at 33%. That's going to be decreasing as we move through the day tomorrow. Winds are light at 9 miles per hour. So clear and warm tonight. We do have a heat advisory tomorrow. We're expecting temperatures in our region anywhere from 95 to 105 degrees. Plus we're tracking thunderstorms. Then we're going to cool off as we head towards the weekend. I'll break all of that down for you coming up here in just a few minutes. Austin, Wendy.
All right, thank you very much, Stacy. We are continuing to follow developing news of a wildfire right off I-82 in the Prosser area.
Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable is live there for us now with the very latest. Jake, I understand you had to move spots, so what are you seeing out there now?
Yes, I was on I-82, but we actually had to move. A state trooper had pulled up and said that we are in a zone where water might be dumped onto the fires from helicopters and planes from up ahead. So we have moved now to Sales Yard Road. This is where the majority of the fire is. It has mainly been put out. I'm going to move out of the shot here so you can see a little bit more of the charring. At least 4 wildfires broke out along Interstate 82 this afternoon near Prosser. Fire agencies from Benton County, Prosser, and West Benton City and others are on the scene, and most of them have left already, but they are still actively working. There have been multiple helicopters that have been reloading water and dumping it onto the hills that have been completely scorched. This happened roughly about 2:15 earlier today. Northbound traffic is being detoured off of Route 221 and law enforcement is on scene working to get people to where they need to go safely. There are no evacuations issued with this fire yet, but that could change at a moment's notice, so stay with us for updates. Air support also has been called in, pouring water on a fire from helicopters and planes, and crews are rushing to get this fire to stop. It has spread pretty rapidly and has jumped to multiple spots. There's about the main spot about a half mile from where we are, and this started from right here. I'm going to studio, and we'll keep you.
All right. Thank you very much, Jake. We appreciate that. Now, we are watching another wildfire, this one in Walla Walla County.
Yeah, it broke out late this afternoon near Scenic Loop and Mormon Grade. Red
Cross has opened an evacuee shelter at the Walla Walla County Fairgrounds in the community center, and they can accommodate livestock. The center is located at 363 Orchard Street in Walla Walla. Remember, there are evacuation warnings. Go to AppleValleyNewsNow.com for more on that. And of course, Stacy will keep you covered the rest of this newscast.
This just in moments ago, a tsunami watch is in effect for Washington, Oregon, and California coasts after an 8.7 magnitude earthquake hit off of the coast of Russia.
So in Washington, the outer coast from the Oregon-Washington border to Slip Point and then Columbia River, that coast, along with the Juan de Fuca Strait coast in the warning.
In Oregon, the coast from the Oregon-California border to the Oregon-Washington border, including the Columbia River estuary. The watch is in effect until tonight for Oregon and tomorrow morning for Washington. So something we will definitely be keeping our eyes on.
100%. Other news tonight, after 28 years, an arrest has been made in the murder case of 13-year-old Anna Palaio.
Apple Valley News Now's Caleb Stipkovitz tells you what this means for Anna's family and how authorities got the big break.
Thanks to DNA advancements, an arrest has been made in a 28-year-old cold case that will now help it get one step closer to being solved. According to the Franklin County Sheriff's Office, 13-year-old Anna Palaio was last seen calling for a ride in the parking lot of her family's Pasco apartment. The next morning, Anna's body was found along Taylor Flats Road near Pasco. She was taken to a nearby hospital where she later died. Franklin County Sheriff Jim Raymond says he remembers the case from when he was a Pasco police officer, and that he's confident the case is on its way to being solved.
There were some obstacles that were put in front of us, but we just chose to ignore those obstacles and do what's right for the family and for the victim, and that's where we end up with the arrest today.
Thanks to advancements in DNA testing, Raymond says his office was able to put together enough pieces of the puzzle to make an arrest. And on Monday morning, detectives took Jesse Castillo into custody in the Yakima Valley. Sheriff Raymond says DNA tested from Anna's clothes and an object that was nearby pointed them to Castillo and another man, Jose Silva. Silva died of an overdose in 2018 outside of a Yakima convenience store. The sheriff's office described both men as acquaintances of Anna's and were persons of interest early on in the case. With an arrest made, Anna's family is grateful for her case to finally be close to getting solved.
We never gave up hope that this would come to justice. I know we have a long road ahead, but we're looking forward to finally getting justice for Anna Palaio.
Sheriff Raymond says it's rare for cold cases to be solved and that an arrest is a key step towards achieving justice.
So in this instance, just from getting to be at the right place at the right time, getting to see everything unfold and some sort of closure that take place, it's huge. Yeah.
Sheriff Raymond also says that he feels good about the evidence that his office has collected for the case. Reporting from Franklin County, Caleb Stipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
Castillo is being held at the Franklin County Corrections Facility in Pasco. His next court date is set for August 12th. A Richland man who admitted to killing his infant son will spend 25 years behind bars. Jose Rosas Olivo was sentenced on July 18th after pleading guilty to homicide by abuse. Back in September of 2021, police were called to the hospital after a 6-week-old baby had been brought in dead. An autopsy revealed the infant had suffered multiple serious injuries. Authorities say Roses Olivo later confessed to frequently abusing his son.
In lighter news and to sports, the last day of the 7-on-7 scrimmages for high school football wrapped up today over at Kennewick High School. 4 different schools, Kennewick High, Kiona, Benton, Riverview, and Sageview, scrimmaged and rotated in non-contact practice. These scrimmages give teams the opportunity to practice against other schools in the area prior to the fall season.
Over the course of the summer, that's a lot of just processing, repetition, route running, recognizing routes, recognizing the ball in the air, making adjustments on the football, quarterbacks processing downs and distances and stuff like that. And that's why we do it. You know, that's because everybody practices it during the season, and you know, it's just another way to try to keep your kids up to speed.
At the end of August, schools will return, which means so will football underneath the Friday night lights. Still ahead here at 6:30, we will fly to the Grand Coulee Dam in tonight's Fly the Northwest.
And Stacy is coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast. Make sure you scan that QR code right there on your screen so you can have the Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app right in the palm of your hands. We'll be right back.
The basketball brawl that shocked our community. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Wednesday.
Hello, I'm Alan Brecky from Alan Brecky Law Offices. For over 30 years, our professional team has worked hard to protect public safety in the Tri-Cities and surrounding areas. We all live and work right here and contribute regularly to our community.
Hi, I'm Christine Connolly, local realtor with As You Wish Real Estate Team. I offer negotiable commission, 100% free staging, and top-notch marketing. I'm a proud sponsor of Operation Best Friend. Remember, you only get one chance to make a first impression. As you wish.
For over 4 decades, the art of fine catering has been perfected by CG Catering in Kennewick. Well known for their luxurious bites, lavish delights, and precision in every portion, CG Catering will grace any event from groups of 10 to 3,000. Meticulous menus with seamless service for all occasions is their tradition. From remote locations to their local event center, repeat clients provide ongoing rave reviews as a testament to the unforgettable memories they have inspired. Call CG Catering for your next celebration.
Look and feel your best with cosmetic dermatology services at Prosser Memorial Health's Dermatology Center in Benton City. Cosmetic services include Botox and fillers, cool sculpting, laser hair removal, luxurious skincare products, and more. Start your path to healthier skin and more confident you today with cosmetic dermatology services at Prosser Memorial Health's Dermatology Center. To schedule an appointment, call 509-588-4555 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
At Fred's Appliance, we've been locally owned and family operated since 1962. And right now, it's time to upgrade your kitchen with Frigidaire appliances that work hard and save you more. From dishwashers to washers and dryers to fridges, save big and update your kitchen. Like this Frigidaire Gallery refrigerator. Save 30% with truckload savings today. At Fred's, we still have the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in the region. Because we're local, like you.
All across America.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
And right here in the Northwest. Wherever we are, it feels like home.
Man, it's good to be home.
Good morning, Northwest and GMA. The #1 way to start your day.
Good morning, Northwest.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High five. Almost. Higher. Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in. And we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
Hello, I'm Alan Brecky from Alan Brecky Law Offices. For over 30 years, our professional team has worked hard to protect public safety in the Tri-Cities and surrounding areas. We all live and work right here and contribute regularly to our community.
Thanks for staying with us. The Grand Coulee Dam stands as North America's largest dam.
But there's a hidden treasure nearby that a lot of people don't even know exists.
All right, let's take a look now in tonight's edition of Fly the Northwest.
Well, that's the Grand Coulee Dam. It is the third largest dam in the world, so largest dam in North America, and you know, we love it. Where else do you get to see that? We've got great water, 3 lakes, a lot of sun, hardly any congestion. Yeah, beautiful open spaces. They pump water out of Lake Roosevelt into Banks Lake. I mean, I think it's one of the biggest lakes in eastern Washington that almost nobody knows about, so there's nobody on the lake. You got wide open spaces, you got lots of room to wiggle and stuff. You know, Steamboat Rock's in the middle of it. Sunbanks Resort is the only resort on the north end of the lake, so we've got kind of a primo spot right on the shoreline. Love the sun and the water. I've lived rainy places before, and we get this kind of weather about 300 days a year, so.
Grand Coulee, where 300 days of sunshine meet wide open waters and virtually no crowds.
How beautiful. It's Eastern Washington's best kept secret, hiding in plain sight next to North America's largest dam.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And one of my personal favorite places to go boating. All right, First Alert Weather Day, we've got it tomorrow. So we've had a couple fires today. Tomorrow, things intensify. We have potentials for fires, especially in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley, plus dangerous heat and possible thunder and lightning in the area. There's actually a red flag warning tomorrow from Lake Chelan through Wenatchee, Cle Elum, Ellensburg into the Yakima Valley. So we'll keep a close eye on that. Let's take a look at our futurecast and kind of show you what we're seeing as far as this model goes. And it shows those clouds kind of moving up. This is tomorrow at 3 in the afternoon, and then you see some showers developing. So this is the area, again, that Yakima Kittitas area that could be seeing some potential thunderstorms spark up through the region, and then they move further north. Now let's fast forward into Thursday, and that's where we could see some showers through the area, potentially thunder and lightning. That moves through kind of early-ish in the day, and then later in the evening, that's when we could see some of those thunderstorms bubbling up here in the foothills of the Blues and even potentially out in the Columbia Basin for Hermiston, Tri-Cities. So another First Alert Weather Day for fire risk and thunderstorms moving through on Thursday. So add to that the warm temperatures we're going to be seeing. Right now, 96 degrees by our Skycam. This is Yakima. Looking beautiful, though. Mostly clear skies with a few clouds out in the background. 96 with the winds light at 5 miles per hour. Your feels like temp there, 91. Look at these warm temperatures we're seeing tonight. The hot spot is the Hanford location. It was also very warm today in Hermiston. Everybody else starting to kind of cool off, at least in the Tri-Cities. But we've got another hot day of triple-digit temps in Yakima. We cool down slightly on Thursday. Then our temperatures start to drop below our average of 92 as we head into the first week of August. 103 and 99 for the next couple of days, Tri-Cities, Hermiston, and then we drop down below our average of 94, and in the 80s for the first week of August is kind of unheard of in our area. Temperatures dropping down in the 60s tonight, but they don't stay here long, so heat relief doesn't last long. That's why we have a heat advisory in the region for tomorrow. Check these temperatures out. We're going to be hitting 82 degrees in Yakima by 9 o'clock in the morning, and we rapidly rise to those 90s and those triple digits. Same thing as we get into the Tri-Cities and the Yakima area. I've got to fix my meteogram there. I lost a couple temps because we're hitting so high, but 83 degrees by 9 o'clock in the morning. So a couple of First Alert Weather days, breezy winds, August 1st on Friday. Look at these temperatures heading into the first week of August in the 80s. So not too bad, but we do have that little warm up, kind of what we've been seeing all summer, a brief heat wave, and then we quickly drop down. Here's what it looks like in Ellensburg. Couple of alert days there. Actual red flag warnings in place for Ellensburg, and we'll keep a close eye on the thunder and lightning that could develop there. We could even see it on Friday, even though the temperature's cool. you have a pretty good chance of seeing some thunder developing there in the east slopes of the Cascades. Here's Walla Walla, hot tomorrow, 103, 90s dropping into the 80s for the first week of August. And Hermiston, that could be our hot spot tomorrow at 104 with temperatures in the 90s. And again, the rare 80-degree temps for that first week of August. It's unusual to see that. It's usually 90s and 100 as we get into August, but
yeah, I won't complain about that.
Well, yeah, we'll just be safe the next couple days, try to stay hydrated tomorrow, and then it cools down for the rest of the week.
All right. Thank you very much, Stacy.
Well, coming up next on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30, how the community is making a big difference in finding pets their forever homes right here in our region.
Did you know Tri-City Lumber Company isn't just for contractors? We're your local source for decking, railing, hardware, and more, open to everyone. For over 30 years, DIYers and homeowners have trusted us for quality materials and expert one-on-one advice. Now, under new ownership, we're making it even easier to shop local and build better. Skip the big box stores. Visit Tri-City Lumber today on Clearwater and Kennewick, or call us at 509-783-3322 today.
Home isn't just a place. It's how you feel on the way there. At Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities, dream days are here, and so is your moment to move up to first-class comfort. Premium doesn't have to mean overpriced. Experience the 2025 GLS with low 1.99% financing, because extraordinary should never be out of reach. Bold, confident, unmistakably Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities, your way home.
Today, too many of us walk away from our primary care appointments feeling rushed and unheard.
We were frustrated too, so we decided to change the quality of healthcare here in the Tri-Cities.
At Primary Care at the PC, we take the time to truly listen. With 1 hour-long appointments, we care about the whole you. You don't have to be a member to be our patient, but once you're here, you might want to be.
Now welcoming new patients. Book your appointments online or call us at 509-783-5465. Primary Care at the PC. Play hard, live well.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's summer event time.
Best deals of the year.
My favorite season of the year.
Why?
Is it the flowers, honeybees?
Mud. See, Bronco and Bronco Sport make every adventure more epic.
Because they come with GOAT modes. Goes over any type of terrain. Like
mud.
They sure do like mud.
Lease a 2025 Bronco Sport Big Bend 4x4 for $299 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
For 25 years, you've made Triple Play more than just a place to play. You've turned it into a place where memories are made. We want to thank our amazing guests and community. From birthday parties to company outings and spontaneous weekend adventures, your memories are what make Triple Play special. Here's to 25 years of fun and many more to come. Thank you for being part of our story.
System 1 loaded.
Welcome back. It was a big weekend for some furry friends in the Tri-Cities. PetSmart in Kennewick held an adoption event that turned out to be one of the most successful in the store's history. The event took place Saturday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. as part of PetSmart's charity's annual Adoption Week. More than 100 animals were adopted, a number that puts the Kennewick store in the top 5% of PetSmart locations nationwide. Store officials say they didn't expect such a big turnout, especially with so many other events happening in the area.
Some concerns because there were so many events going on in town, but the Tri-Cities community turned out and we helped find homes for over 100 pets here at our store.
If you are thinking about adopting or know someone who is, head over to applevalleynewsnow.com for more details on how you can give a pet a new home. Stacy, what do you have next?
Well, I think Jason liked that one dog he saw on TV, right? Aww. All right, I've got your reason to smile. Stay here for that.
Your Tri-City Dust Devils are still basking in the glory of the boat races and playing as the Columbia River Rooster Tails all weekend long. Friday, August 1st is a family feast night with special prices on select food and drinks thanks to Yoke's Fresh Market. And Saturday, August 2nd, we'll all enjoy a post-game fireworks show thanks to Teamsters Local 839. For tickets, head to the official site, DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
An accident can shatter your life. The award-winning team at Tamaki Law can put your life back together.
I'm attorney Brian Smith.
And I'm attorney Megan Hale. Thank you for voting us Yakima's first choice for personal injury, civil law, and best overall law firm.
We are honored and grateful to be part of this amazing community.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
Because 7, 8, 9.
Good news, you still get to eat. Join us August 7th, 8th, and 9th at Moxie City Park for the Moxie Hop Festival. 3 magical days of awesome food, local vendors, a legendary 21+ beer garden, live music, kids games, the Saturday pancake breakfast, fun run, and of course, the famous parade at 10 a.m. Bring your friends and family to celebrate community pride all weekend long. It's not just fun, it's Moxie magic at this year's Moxie Hop Festival. Visit evcea.org.
The future of golf is at Wild Horse Resort and Casino as the Epson Tour Road to the LPGA Tournament is stopping in Pendleton for the Wild Horse Ladies Golf Classic. The event returns this summer, August 11th through 17th at Wild Horse Golf Course. Join us on the greens as over 140 golfers from around the world compete to join the LPGA. Tickets are on sale now, but Club Wild members get a free 3-day pass. Get yours now at wildhorseresort.com or the Wild Horse app. The Epson Tour at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, Pendleton.
Form or function?
Should we push the timeline? Will it hold?
Should we outsource? What do you think?
Do you engineer it to work? Or design it to move? Give them what they want.
It needs to be taller, faster,
even cheaper. Or take things to new places. You've got to build the right team. No, that's the one. Revise it, redo it, develop it. Keep pushing until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
During the back-to-school sale at Furniture Row, every sofa, dining group, and bed is on sale. So outfitting your off-campus studio or secluded study nook is elementary. Find high-end sofas at unbelievable prices and laid-back sectionals with modern lines. Contemporary counter-height dining to versatile minimalist functionality. Affordable beds in planked chestnut and timeless warm brown elegance. Buy one, get 50% off the second with our Denver mattress lineup or score 60 months no interest. The back-to-school sale on now at Furniture Row.
And welcome back. We wait for it all night long, your reason to smile. This is a great photo. Come take a look at your screen. Look at that. I have, okay, I'm going to just admit this, guys. I'm a bit of a bird nerd. I like to go bird watching. I think it happens as you get older. But I'm always looking for eagles when I'm out and about because they're so fascinating. And I've never gotten that good of a picture, Raphael, so I'm a little bit jealous. Anyway, thanks for grabbing that photo out at Columbia Park of that beautiful, majestic bird. QR code on top of your screen. That's how you get your weather photo on TV. Or you can simply go to applevalley.newsnow.com and click on the weather tab. You'll see upload a photo here. Thanks to our friends at Lifetime Dental. All right, let's take a look at that swimming pool forecast. Again, we have a heat advisory tomorrow and red flag warnings in the area. First alert weather day. I'm thinking the swimming pool's the place to be if you at all are close to one. Enjoy that weather. Look at how warm it's going to be, already close to 80 degrees in Walla Walla at 8 o'clock in the morning. So very, very warm. Real quick, we'll take a look at our 7-day planning forecast. We have that brief warm up, then we cool down, but we are watching for thunderstorms on and off in the area for the next couple of days. And I think tomorrow our hot spot's going to be Hermiston at 104 degrees, possibly Hanford. Hermiston and Hanford, they'll battle it out for the hottest temperature tomorrow, I think. So again, be safe out there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right, well, that'll do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us here on the news at 6 and 6:30.
I have something in my eye, so I'm glad we're signing off. We'll see you at 11. Hoping your news is good news.
Have a good night.
Yeah, I'm all right.